I don't know. I don't know what the issue is with people who don't like conspiracy theorists only because they're afraid that what they're saying might actually be true. And I think that's because those people that hate us the most are the people that really want change, that really want to do something, but they feel powerless. And they would feel even more powerless if they found out that what you were saying was actually true, because then not only would their suspicions about what's actually really going on be confirmed, but the other thing that would be confirmed is that they're too much of a coward to do anything about it, or that they're not capable of doing anything about it, or that they have all the courage in the world, but they just are physically incapable, or believe themselves to be physically incapable of doing anything about it. But they're wrong on every account. It's not that you're a coward. Everyone's afraid of the odds when they seem insurmountable. But when you face those odds and you're unwilling to just hang up your hat and say, it's too complex, it's too hard, you know, that's when you face your fears. You know, when you say, okay, this government's taking away rights from people, if I stand up for those people, I might lose my rights too. When you say it's worth it because if one of these people loses their rights, I know that I'm next. I know that my family's next. I know that other people that speak out against injustice are next. And if it's not done outright, it's done subtly first, until it's done outright.
There is absolutely no reason why we haven't changed our primitive methods of obtaining energy. Documented cases can be found online, recording all of those who invented a method of obtaining free, clean, renewable energy, and they were all shut down. They either disappear, die in an accident, or have their reputations tarnished. Nikola Tesla was a man who wanted to give the world methods of obtaining free energy, so that we could all harness this energy by ourselves without the reliance on any corporation. But you see, in this profit-driven, economically sustained system, doing such thing would shake up the entire structured order.
At present, we don't have to burn fossil fuels. We don't have to use anything that would contaminate the environment. There are many sources of energy available.
Alternative energy solutions pushed by the establishment, such as hydrogen, biomass, and even nuclear, are highly insufficient, dangerous, and exist only to perpetuate the profit structure that industry has created.
All necessities of survival are provided to us by corporations. We are an entire species under the control of monetary systems which dictate who gets food, water, shelter, and electricity. The entire species is now reliant on the elitists who run that system. They manipulate public opinion, bribing scientists to publicly support methods of obtaining energy that are detrimental to the planet. And the current method of obtaining power is primitive in comparison to what's possible. Fossil fuels, coal, and nuclear power all benefit the CEOs who control these resources.
Solar energy derived from the sun has such abundance that 1 hour of light at high noon contains more energy than what the entire world consumes in a year. If we could capture 1/100% of this energy, the world would never have to use oil, gas, or anything else. The question then is not availability, but the technology to harness it. Wind energy has long been denounced as weak, and due to being location-driven, impractical. This is simply not true. The U.S. Department of Energy admitted in 2007 that if wind was fully harvested in just 3 of America's 50 states, it could power the entire nation. Tidal power is derived from tidal shifts in the ocean. Installing turbines which capture this movement generates energy. In the United Kingdom, 42 sites are currently noted as available, forecasting that 34% of all the UK's energy could come from tidal power alone. Wave power, which extracts energy from the surface motions of the ocean, is estimated to have a global potential of up to 80,000 terawatt-hours a year. This means 50% of the entire planet's energy usage could be produced from this medium alone.
We've been told that solar power, hydro, and wind are inefficient compared to coal and fossil fuels. And to that, I say we are being lied to.
Geothermal energy utilizes what is called heat mining, which, through a simple process using water, is able to generate massive amounts of clean energy. In 2006, an MIT report on geothermal energy found that 13,000 zettajoules of power are currently available in the Earth, with the possibility of 2,000 zettajoules being easily tappable with improved technology. The total energy consumption of all the countries on the planet is about half of a zettajoule a year. This means about 4,000 years of planetary power could be harnessed in this medium alone.